Hello and good morning!
Please stop.
I'd be a good sports broadcaster.
No.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
Anyway. Hello, Laroom Falls. Welcome to the Ghost and Holden advice segment on Channel 7. So glad to have you here. And I'm not going to waste your time any longer. Let's get right into our first question.
Right, so, our first letter comes from Angela Goodman, pronoun she, her. My dearest mortal companions of this quaint realm, I fear I have been gaining more eyes as of late. Normally, this wouldn't be a problem. I've been manifesting small, extra eyes on my upper torso ever since I was a little girl. They've never given me an issue and usually pop off and roll elsewhere by the end of the week. However, the ones that have been cropping up lately have been significantly more permanent than your run-of-the-mill random spawning eyeball. The ones that appear now are noticeably bigger and soulful. Since they've appeared, I've spent hours gazing into their depths, reverent of their all-knowing vastness. They also have the nasty habit of picking up on shadowy figures comprised of new, unknowable colors, which I can never quite pinpoint with my regular eyes. All of this is to say, how do I alter my clothing style and makeup routine to better compensate for my newly acquired eyes and visible color spectrum? With eternal graciousness, Angela Goodman. Ghost, would you like to comment on that?
I have a comment. Do you also know Angela Goodman?
Of course I do.
Are you neighbors?
No.
How do you know each other?
What do you mean? I'm confused by your question.
You did that thing with your voice again, where you talk different.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that
like
what Angela
Angela
sounds like?
Goodman.
How do you know what Angela Goodman sounds like?
'Cause I know Angela Goodman.
How? Do you just know everyone that sends in advice?
I should hope so.
You just know all of them.
Probably.
Oh, okay. Anyway, what was the question?
Angela would like to know how she could better alter her clothing style and
Oh,
makeup
right,
routine.
the eyes.
Yes.
Well, I only have 2 eyes. So.
Do you not see in more than one color spectrum?
No, I'm colorblind.
Well then, I happen to know a lot about eyes. So I would say something you can do to show off your newly acquired eyes is honestly just cut holes in your clothing. Honestly, it's best to let the eyes breathe because you don't want a cooped up eye. You really don't. That could lead to some nasty infections.
Could it?
Yes.
Do sunglasses count as cooped up eyes?
No.
Okay. Because I wear sunglasses.
Do
Sometimes.
you?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, sometimes.
Yeah, when it's sunny out.
When it's sunny out, really?
Sometimes in the snow, because the sun, reflects off the snow, so it's actually really bright. Even when it's gray.
Do fluorescent lights count as really bright lights?
What's that supposed to mean?
Do they? Do they count?
I think so.
That explains it.
What?
Why, you always have your sunglasses on? In the studio.
Well, no, I wear them inside because it looks cool.
So you seem to know a lot about eye protection and accentuating the eyes with the amount of sunglasses you wear.
Well, maybe.
So, why don't you give Angela some advice?
I only have 2 eyes, though. My mom, on the other hand, anyway, I wear sunglasses sometimes.
Right, sometimes.
I have 4 pairs, maybe 6. I think that's completely normal.
No.
Yeah.
I don't.
How many sunglasses do you own?
Not that many.
Really?
Yeah, they don't make sunglasses that I could wear. None of them really look good on me.
Get them, custom made.
Custom made? Do I look like I have time to go out and have something made custom made for me?
Actually, you do.
I have no time, because unlike some people, some of us are busy.
What do you do outside of this show?
Read.
Whoa, so busy.
I'm busy reading. I'm sorry, can you just look at a book and know what's in it?
Yes, that's what the description is for. That's why you read the back, because it tells you what's in the book. I really thought this was something you knew.
It doesn't tell you every single thing that's in a book.
It tells you what it's about.
You don't know the end?
Okay. Do I need to know the end? I don't care how it ends.
Oh my stars. Why? Why? I'm being punished for something that I've done in my life.
I feel like that's a little deeper than you need to go on
No.
this show. I don't think
This is a punishment.
I don't think Angela Goodman wants to hear about
punished.
you.
You're so right. Angela, let me tell you. I think if you got a nice pair of colour tinted glasses for each pair of your eyes, it would look stunning.
But what if Angela Goodman has an uneven amount of eyes? Because she never specified that they were showing up in pairs.
Oh, well, like you said before, custom made.
You're right. I totally forgot about that. You're a genius.
Thank you. I know. This is what I've been telling you since day one. And no one listens to me. Ever.
Ever?
I'm always right.
You have an entire show where people listen to you.
I'm always right.
Okay.
No one ever.
Okay.
No one ever appreciates me for any of it.
Right. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Why would you ask me that?
Just a little buddy check-in.
Buddy?
Right. We're not friends. Not
I
friends.
don't know why you're saying it like that.
Like,
Your intonation suggests that you are being sarcastic,
yeah.
but you have no reason to be sarcastic.
My
in this
finger quotes
instance.
also suggest that I'm being sarcastic.
Why?
Have you ever had those chips that are shaped like a bowl?
No. I didn't know that chips could be shaped like a
They're
bowl.
like tiny little bowls, and you put your dipping sauce, whatever you dip your chips in, whatever that may be, because I don't know what you get up to. I don't know what your eating habits are. But they're shaped like a bowl. A tiny little bowl. It's the best thing ever. You know what, Angela Goodman? I think you should forget about those eyes. I think you should forget about wearing clothing to match your eyes. And I think you should just get those little bowl-shaped chips. And I think that all of your eyes would enjoy looking at them. And your mouth would enjoy eating them.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Angela, for submitting a letter. I hope we answered your question thoroughly and succinctly.
I think we did.
Alright.
Our next letter is from Aggie, pronouns they, she, and it says, "Hey Ghost and Holden, my name is Aggie and I'm 19. I heard about your new advice column in town and thought I'd try it out. Maybe you could help me with this, but no worries if not. I started a new job 2 weeks ago and it's already stressful for one specific reason. There's a lady there who apparently despises me for some reason. She's been giving me dirty looks since the minute I walked in their doors, yet she's nice to everyone else. I brushed it off until yesterday when she told our manager that I got extremely crude with a customer on the phone when I never did, and then said she misplaced paperwork I worked all night on, just for me to find it torn up in her desk trash can. I've never met this woman before, at least I don't think I have, and she's acting like I wronged her in some other life. How should I go about this? What do you think is going on with her? Sincerely, a confused Aggie." Well, Aggie, I think that maybe you should try to find out if you did wrong her in another life. Because maybe you did.
No, you know what, Aggie? I do know exactly who you're talking about, and I have had a chat with Lady Eleanor about this, because she will not stop talking about it, so I think this is a chance for all of us to win, myself included. No offense, Lady Eleanor. Apparently what had happened was you went into the shop before you worked there, and she helped you out, checked you out, and you didn't say thank you or goodbye before you left, and she got very upset about that, would not stop talking to me about it the next time I went there. So maybe just apologize for that. I know it seems like something that isn't worth it. I mean,
It's not worth it.
Lady Eleanor, what you doing throwing other people's paperwork in the trash? It's not that big a deal. I don't know what game you're playing at, Lady Eleanor. Ripping up her paperwork, calling her extremely crude. Don't know what that was about, but Aggie is a wonderful person and they deserve to be treated as such. So, Aggie, if you apologize, Lady Eleanor, you should apologize too. And then I will stop hearing about the incident, and I can finally rest.
You know what, Lady Eleanor?
Oh no.
I think you're being a little dramatic, because how many customers do you help every day? How many people do you speak to every day? Does every single person you speak to say hello and goodbye and thank you? No, they don't. And I know that from experience. So why do you need to target Aggie, Lady Eleanor? I think you should back up a little bit. Let Aggie breathe. Let Aggie do their work. And don't rip up any papers and make up complaints, because that is not fair. How would you feel if I called someone and said that you were extremely crude? And if I went in your house and pissed on your bushes, you would be very unhappy. That's right. I've never done that to anyone before. I'm just assuming.
Alright, I think that's enough, Ghost. We don't want Lady Eleanor to withhold our letters. It would be such a shame if this segment had to be cancelled because
you would
Lady
celebrate.
Eleanor
You would
didn't
go out.
give us our letters.
You would go out and get yourself some of those bowl-shaped chips, and you would have a party. I know you. I know you very well.
Oh, you know me. And I would have a party, you say?
You wouldn't have a party. You would probably sit with a book and be like, oh, how lovely. No more ghost, only bowl-shaped chips from now on with my book.
I've never eaten, nor will I ever eat, a bowl-shaped chip.
Why not? They're so good. Can I just talk for a second about bowl-shaped chips? I think they're perfect.
I would rather you didn't.
I don't care. I'm going to. Because they're just the perfect amount of chip and topping. Because the chip holds your topping. So it's not unevenly distributed. It's just a perfect little bowl.
Are you quite finished yet?
I think so.
Lovely. Well, Aggie, hopefully you take our advice. Because
don't piss on anyone's bushes.
Yes. Thank you for that contribution, Ghost. They definitely needed to hear that, because they were definitely going to do that.
You never know.
And it's not something just specific to you.
It's not.
Right.
You never know.
Sure.
Things happen all the time.
Yes, that's called life.
And that brings our section to an end. Thank you so much for watching, once again. I'm Ghost.
And I'm Holden.
And this has been LaRoom Falls News Advice Segment Edition. See you next time. See, I would make a great sports announcer.
The Room Falls is a podcast distributed by Cosmic Fish Studios and licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike 4.0 International License.
Today's episode was produced by Alex Achilles and Samuel Zeger, with music written by Maverick Hicks.
Ghost was played by Samuel Zeger. Holden was played by Alex Achilles.
Special thanks to Kylie and Existential Butterflies on Tumblr for today's submissions. Rate and review us online. For more information, view show notes or visit laroomfalls.card.co.
We hope you tune in next time.